All right, everybody, we'll give you a little video here on the Wrinkle boy. He's kind of declining a little bit. He's having a hard time eating. Not that he's having a hard time keeping it down or nothing. He just doesn't want to eat sometimes anymore. I'm sure that, well, maybe you don't know, he does have hip issues. He's had them since we got him. Pretty sure he's been hit by a car. Eat your food, big guy. I believe there's a video posted already that tells you guys how we got him and everything, and that he was 3 when he came to us. He didn't live the most wonderful life before we got him. And the effects of that are, have been prevalent the whole time that we've had him. But, he's 8 now. Or will he be 8? Let's see. He was 3 when we got him. We got him in the 1st of 2018. So that's 5 that we've had him. So, yeah, he'll be 8 in November. So you can see I only gave him about a cup and a half. And he's ate about half of what I gave him, and he's done. But he, are you done, big guy? You done eating? Yeah, he's done. But he's, leave that there for him. Maybe he'll want to eat the rest of it later on. But those things are starting to show up to him. We have yet to do Cinder. She's a food hound. She's been sick lately too, but she's a food hound bad. But he still gets around just fine. And, I guess just fine is kind of the wrong way to say that. But he does get around well. I personally think that he is experiencing some pain just due to the way that he's slowed down. He doesn't get up as fast as he used to. He has a really hard time getting up just the 3 steps that we have in our house. But he still seems happy. He still gets all froggy and gets up and plays and barks and does all the things. You guys need to go outside? You need to go outside? Huh? Go outside, go poop? Yeah? Come on. Let's go outside. Come on, big guy. See, he just popped right up. He's running off, and he gets around fairly okay, but he really prioritizes his front legs. Pup, leave that. And with the front leg prioritizing thing, he's breaking his shoulders down. But he's I need to get the pool emptied. He's just getting old. You can see his back legs right now. They're right next to each other. Now he's kind of standing a little different than he normally does, but usually he stands with his back legs right next to each other. There's pretty obvious, I guess I can't say for positive that it's nerve damage, but that's what it seems like. Just, when he touches his body and his skin kind of quivers and stuff like that. But he still gets around. He still plays. He still wants to go outside and lay in the sun. Oh, big guy. He's a real big guy. Yeah, this is my big guy. He really likes those neck scratches, huh? Yeah, he likes to have his neck scratched. Yeah, just from all that collar you used to have on, huh? Screwing up your throat. Yeah, they did. Yeah, he's a good boy, though. Yep, there's a Wrinkle boy. Yeah, my big guy. He's a good boy. Yeah. What do you think, big guy? Think you're just gonna lay down right there? Cinder, what are you doing? You go potty? Did you go potty? She's been sick the last few days, having stomach issues. She threw up once. She's going to the vet today. We took a stool sample in yesterday. We already got that results of that back. No parasites or nothing. She's acting normal now, though. For the most part, she's still kind of sleepy and whatnot. Apparently, we're going inside. Big guy, you ready to go inside? You want to go back inside? Come on, buddy. It's hot out here. Come on, big guy. Let's go. Come on, let's go inside. Come on. I know. See, gets up kind of slow. But like I said, it'll be 8. Hasn't lived the best life. Need to get this cleaned up. This is off our air conditioner. You guys can't go out there. No, we can't go. We can't go out front. No, come on, come on, Cinder. Come on, pup. Let's go inside. Good girl. Everybody went potty. So, like I said, we did a stool sample with Cinder, and we got that back already. No parasites or anything weird. She's going to the vet today. It's been long enough since she got a checkup that she needs to go anyway, so we may as well take her while she's having the small little tummy issues she's had. She's done this before. She had Giardia once. So the weirdest thing with her, you know when she's sick, because this dog is the biggest food hound I've ever seen in my life. She does not turn down food. So if she turns down food, you know she is not feeling well. So that's kind of the thing with her. But yeah, going to the vet today here in a few hours. And actually, I have to take the day off of work for any of these dogs to go to the doctor, because if you leave the boys, Wrinkles and Zuko, without Cinder, they freak out. If they won't be, you can't leave them home alone without her. She's the head honcho of the pack here. So that's why I have to take the day off to keep these two dorks kind of in line while the boss is gone. Huh, pup? And get what, baby girl? Yeah, she just sweet pie. Oh, come here. She's also being the biggest food hound. See, look at her. Oh, there's food up there. I want that food. She's also one of the biggest touch-me-nots as far as dogs are concerned. Like, even with me and my wife, like, we've had her since she was 6 weeks old, which I'm going to do a video on her soon, how we got her and all that stuff. But I know I said 6 weeks, and that's too early. And yeah, we know 6 weeks was too early. We weren't like super aware of that at the time. We didn't think it was too big of a deal. But also, anyway, we'll talk about that in a different video. She is the biggest touch-me-not that, as far as dogs are concerned, that I've ever seen. She is, yeah, unless it's like time to go to bed and cuddle time, laying in bed, evening, get relaxed and ready to go to sleep. She's pretty much not interested in being in bed at that point. Or she's pretty much not interested in being touched unless it's that, evening cuddles. The cat that gets terrorized. But yeah, I kind of started this video because of him. He is kind of moseying, He's still, I don't know, I worry about him because he does have issues in his hips and he has issues in his shoulders, and if his front feet start going south or his front legs start going south in any way, then I wouldn't be able to bring myself to make him, continue dealing with that. I said earlier that I think he's been hit by a car, and I think that because this shoulder, his right shoulder, when he lays a certain way, his shoulder blade sticks so far out that, it almost looks painful just seeing it. Like, you can see his left shoulder blade is sticking out a little bit, right? Just because of the way he's laying. But his right shoulder blade, this side, that thing will stick out 3 times as far as that one is. Just weird. And I know that there's definitely a good possibility that he has been hit by a car, because the previous owners told us, they found my wife on Instagram after we got him out of the shelter, that when they had him, they had him as a puppy, and then however many weeks old, somebody stole him. He was gone when they got him back. He had scars and scratches and was kind of messed up, like he'd been almost like a bait dog type of a deal. But then when she had him, they lived on property, and him and his mom would regularly get out of their property, and then them together would run to the fire station down the road from their house, and there's 100% possibility that at some point in time, him doing that and running free like that, he got hit by a car. So, I don't know. I just kind of wanted to make a little video here about the big guy. Well, just an update in general. Zuko's fine. He's just a jerk. But, you know, he has TPLO issues. We've had a vet tell us that his issue is a TPLO. Like, he needs it's that ligament. I can't remember what it's called right now. But there's a ligament in there that he's supposedly pulled. And then, you know, every once in a while he'll overdo it or whatever, and he limps for a while. But for the most part, he doesn't limp on that leg anymore. My wife and I screwed up with him and let him go way too hard playing as a puppy, you know, like 5-6 months old. And we shouldn't have. We should have been more stern as far as how much he was allowed to play. And I remember the night that he first started limping, we were at my parents' house, and the people that live behind them have dogs, and he ran up and down the fence with them. And we just thought, oh, it's cute, whatever, you know, especially me. So I didn't know anything about dogs. And that night we get him home, and he started limping, and he limped and limped and limped, and we saved money and saved money and saved money to get him the TPLO surgery or whatever it's called that he needed. But by the time we had saved the money to do it, he had stopped limping. You know, he wasn't, 2 weeks before his surgery, he was running around like a normal puppy, and I'm thinking to myself, like, oh, maybe because he's a puppy, it wasn't as bad as we thought it was, and it's healed. So, and I mean, for the majority, he is fine, but once in a while he'll do something and he'll limp for a day or two or whatever, or, maybe an hour, something like that, and then he's fine. Plays normal, does everything he's supposed to do, and doesn't act like it hurts him. So he just keeps doing what he's doing. But yeah, little update, little insight into what we're dealing with here. This old man here, he's definitely becoming an old man. So, but I just wanted to do a bit of an update on him and kind of give you guys a little insight into what's going on with him. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, go ahead and give us a big thumbs up. And if you're here for the first time, we would really appreciate you subscribing. So thank you, and we'll see you guys in the next one.